I mean, it's getting cliche at this point, but there's like one tee time that matters more than all the others. It's Rory McIlroy. It's like this tournament begins and ends with him, and once he decides that he's not going to win it, then we'll start talking about other people. But until then, what is it, 2:29 p.m.?
2:59.
2:59, good. A little bit more opportunity to get some good lunch, but it's all Rory.
I'm looking for the most surprising story of the day. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be someone shooting a really low number or a really high number. But I'm looking for something that surprises me. It could be Matthew Jordan, who's Royal Liverpool native. Matthew Jordan, local son, Hoylake. Super cool because there is so much attention on him. We were talking to someone from Hoylake yesterday, and they were kind of bummed that he was teeing off first because they said, you know, this way the lads can't get the usual number of pints in before his opening tee shot. You mentioned visualizing walking to the first tee today. Now that you've played a good round, what are you going to be visualizing tonight for tomorrow?
Something similar. However, I don't think I'll have to do it as much now I'm in the tournament and I know what to expect. I think it'll come a bit more natural to me. So again, it will just be doing the same stuff in terms of making sure that I hit the shots that I want to, that I know I should be doing anyway. And I think it'll be more like that, really more performance instead of an emotion side of it.
And given the reaction was this loud Thursday morning, what do you think it'll be like in terms of rowdiness tomorrow afternoon?
Well, people probably had a few more drinks. I think that's one thing that they couldn't do is start drinking at 6:30. Well, maybe my dad was if he was nervous. So yeah, I think it'll probably be very similar. And as I say, as I start to go in more, start to come down the stretch, I think it will get a bit louder and louder.
Joined by Tommy Fleetwood in the interview room. Tommy currently co-leads the championship on 5 under par 66. Tommy, a good start to the championship today. How would you sum up your first round performance?
Yeah, can't ask for much more. I started off a little bit. I didn't really get it off the tee that well on the first few holes, but once I got going, played the par 5 fifth really well. The one bogey I made, actually a great golf shot on half club too much, and for the rest of the round just played really well, and nice to get on a run on the back nine really. But yeah, to be in the clubhouse now, to have played so well, it's a lovely feeling. I can rest up, start getting ready for tomorrow. But yeah, as first days go, this was a pretty good one.
I was curious from Bobby Mack's perspective, the Scottish boy who almost won the Scottish Open. Like, is it at all weirdly distracting when you are the local favorite like Tommy Fleetwood clearly is? And he said it's almost always positive, except if you let yourself feel like you're doing it for them, because you're doing it for you. But he said he let himself feel like he was doing it for them at St. Andrews last year, and he failed down the stretch to make the cut because it got to him. So Tommy's gonna have to battle that like the entire weekend now.
Is it surprising at all for you to look at the leaderboard and see your name sitting on top of it?
I mean, as an amateur, yes it is, but in my own head, no it's not. I think I'm very hard on myself, and I think I earned my spot to be here, and I think the way I played it, I earned to be on top of the leaderboard as of now. It's not a cocky thing to say. I just personally think I believe in myself, and I guess stepping onto the first tee box, you should, if you're a professional or a competitor, you should be believing that you should be the best standing there. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. I'm a little bit surprised, obviously, naturally, but I'm also, I played good golf today.
I think the key here is they just got to hire some taller cameramen. My gosh, short kings out here getting absolutely killed. The crazy thing is they're actually they're at eye height with him right now. They're only a little bit taller.
manager, do you? No. I mean, exactly. I mean, none of us know anything. I saw the hearing, and I saw the CNBC first. Yeah, that's all I've seen.
Yeah.
The guys are very tight-lipped because they're still trying to figure things out, and I think that's the biggest thing. Once everything is, kind of set, then we'll start knowing more information about it. But they're being pretty quiet about it to the players, as they should be, and until everything gets all figured out, and then from there, then we'll all figure out what's going on.
Was it strange to see members of the golf world in a Senate hearing?
Yeah, very.
He's clearly got takes, but he didn't come out on the live party line or anything like that either. He was just sort of like,
no,
someone tell me more so I can know whether to be happy or upset about this.
Yeah, he seemed like he didn't know. I mean, it was interesting. I asked him a couple of questions about the hearing stuff, and I thought the best answer he gave was we got to hear it from Jay and Yasser. And
well, I feel like that's probably one of the most newsworthy things that would come out of a Thursday at a major, outside of just today's play.
It's 7 p.m. Open Thursday, and this place is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about every Open is the spectrum of colors. If you just step out here, this is the third tee. You've got the perfect green, blends into yellow and brown, and all the worn out spots. The sun is kissing everything right now. We've got just enough white in the clouds. We've got the Auburn clubhouse on the other side of it has green ivy. We've got the navy blue everywhere, the yellow scoreboards. Every perfect color of golf championships takes place on a sunny evening at an Open. And honestly, as someone who's spent a couple months in this part of the world last few years, it's oddly emotional because you can't get this everywhere. Insert crowd noise.
Finished up with the story I was writing this afternoon, and I kind of had some time to wander around the golf course. I thought, what better place to come hang out than on the 18th, right as close to the scoreboard as I can get. That was a very important part of this whole endeavor. Just taking the scene. These got to be the
best scoreboards, certainly best scoreboards in golf, but maybe the best scoreboards in sport. There's not that many sports that have defined scoreboards that you look to. This is very close with Masters scoreboards.
Yeah.
But I'll take the navy and gold over the green and white.
I'll say too, the energy of this little grandstand here. I mean, it's a massive grandstand, but I mean the energy in here is just unbelievable. Doesn't matter if it's someone hold out just a few minutes ago.
Ooh.
Lawrence. Is the last name?
Thurston Lawrence.
Thurston. That's right. I couldn't remember the first name.
No wonder you are off the clock. He's gonna go down.
No.
This is like bumper pool.
This is not good to watch.
He's bumping across the alley. He's walking up
Oh,
the
no.
He's walking up the fairway. I mean, it's not a good thing, but yeah. Late in the day here. Mom and Dad are gone. No rules. John, I hate to ask the same question about cameras that you just answered in Spanish, but could you explain kind of the frustration with that in English?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to walk, and there's way too many people on my way, and I can't throw one out like this because they're on the way.
Simple as that.
drifters, and then walking off 18, and I'm trying to deal with my unlucky moment on 18, and there's somebody who can put my ass keeping up with the lower space, and I can't go my place. Kind of disregard that. That's all.
Well done. Well done, Harry. Thank you, Harry.
Do you want that close?
Your grit and determination, you must be pretty satisfied walking off that 18th green.
Yeah, as I said, 2 over 312 to walk off an even par. I think knowing that I had a couple of tough holes coming up, but obviously the 2 par 5s as well. I think walking to the 13th tee, I probably would have taken even par to finish the day, and that's exactly where I ended up. So yeah, there was, I needed to stay patient out there. It wasn't the easiest of days, but I'm still right in there. I'm should go out there in the morning, shoot something in the 60s, and I'll hopefully be right.
Hello, Rory.
Hi guys.
Have
a lovely evening.
Nice up and down on 18 there.
Thank you.
Up and down.
Up and down.
Have a good night.
Rough finish of the day for Jon Rahm because he's now getting memed on Twitter.com.
Man,
That is the scariest look I've ever seen in a human being's eyes. Like,
guys,
I don't ever drink. You had the gumption to ask him a question.
He struggles to quell the anger in a visual sense. He really sometimes tries to hold it in, but I will give Jon Rahm kudos for this. He is not afraid to cuss in front of us, the media. He's not afraid for people to hear his most angry thoughts.
Yeah.
And we need more of that out here because these guys hold a lot of crap in. He will get it out. He's not afraid to do it with a microphone in front of him.
sneaky great day for Emiliano Grigio. Snuck in there at 5 under to join the local man, Tommy Fleetwood, and the surprise amateur, Christos. And that's the top. The bottom is, unfortunately, Justin Thomas shockingly only beat one pro, and I think only by one shot because he made 9 and the gentleman below him, whose name I'm blanking on, made 10. Shoot 82 versus, I believe, 83. The bunkers were definitely the thing that made people look the dumbest today, which is really the beauty of it.
I'm looking back at this bunker next to us now.
This is where guys have been practicing really weird bunker shots all week. We saw Rory yesterday practicing really weird bunker shots, and he pulled one off on 18 to salvage his day. More tomorrow. They're digging out the sides of those things, and it makes a massive difference because, then
suddenly you're
up
standing against the
edge.
face.
Yeah, you're doing something really silly. So better them than us, and we get to go have a pint, unlike them. Also,
Or several.
or 2.